Who likes this? The viral first. Next was only one product that I didn't mention any downside. Hello annyeong, this is Yuhi. Welcome to my channel. I'm a working mama based in London who is obsessed with K-beauty. As I only want the best for myself because although I'm a mom, I am my priority. Who likes this? The Viral Relief Sun Rising Probiotic Sunscreen from Beauty of Joseon. I like this a lot as well and use quite a lot of it, as you can see, and was gonna go and buy another one of this. But before I do, I was thinking there must be a Korean sunscreen out there which is just as good as this or better than this one. So I've been doing some exploring in this video. Hopefully I would help those of you who are considering buying this or was going to buy another one like me. So without further ado, let's get this started. Towards the end of this video, I'll be ranking all the sunscreens I'll be showing you in this video today, so make sure you stick around until the end and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to show some love and support. In this video, we'll be finding out the sunscreens that are better or worse than this Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. This is a lightweight chemical sunscreen. This sunscreen is fragrance-free, moisturizing, and doesn't leave any white cast. It has a really good value, really ideal as a daily sunscreen. So to beat this, other sunscreens must be lightweight as well, and it should be fragrance-free or should have a pleasant fragrance. And really good thing about this sunscreen is that this is really moisturizing. So moisturization will be a key focus. And lastly, it should have ingredients that should benefit our skin. This one has a really calming and brightening ingredients. It has 30% of rice extract and grain probiotics complex to deeply hydrate and nourish our skin. So not necessarily all other sunscreens should have same or similar ingredients as this one, but should have some other ingredients to benefit our skin because our skin is precious and sunscreen is a product that we need to use every single day throughout the whole year, especially nowadays. The sun is back, it's spring, so yeah, the ingredients is important. And lastly, we'll be comparing the prices. And all the products I'll be covering in today's video, they have SPF 50+, PA, triple pluses or 4 pluses. So let's go. First, Dr.CEURACLE Hyal Reyouth Moist Sun. This sunscreen I've received from YesStyle as part of their influencer program and done a shorts video on this already. As you can see here, this is really lightweight, so lightweight it looks close to a serum. It's obviously much more lightweight than Beauty of Joseon. This contains 10 types of hyaluronic acid that helps the skin to feel smooth and hydrated. It also contains panthenol, which is vitamin B5 that helps to nourish and revitalize the skin. It gives a nice dewy finish. So this is great ingredients and its texture is amazing. This is a gel serum type sunscreen, so it's ideal for dehydrated skin. It doesn't leave any white cast. But the downside of this sunscreen is that it has a strong smell of the sunscreen, like the particular smell of SPF, you know what I mean? So because it's so lightweight, it almost feels like putting on a serum with SPF in it. I wouldn't say it's unpleasant, but it's just a bit strong. And it's slightly pricey compared to Beauty of Joseon and the rest of the sunscreen I'll be showing you. But this one feels really high quality though. The texture feels really silky and luxury, so I think it's worth it. Overall, it's a hydrating and moisturizing silky sunscreen. It's really one of a kind. Next one is ByWishtrend UV Defense Moist Cream. I chose this one as some of my Instagram beauty friends were saying that this is another hydrating sunscreen. Its texture feels a little bit thicker than Beauty of Joseon. But yes, it is still hydrating and nourishing. It's designed to improve the skin hydration density and fine line improvement. It contains 5,000 ppm of panthenol, providing a lush hydration without stickiness. And this sunscreen is proven through meticulous in vivo tests by 3 separate labs to ensure that it provides highest level of sun protection. So sun protection wise, it sounds really reliable and it contains great ingredients. And it is hydrating, yes. But I would say that there are other products out there that's a lot more hydrating than this with better value. This is more expensive than Beauty of Joseon, but it's fragrance free and it doesn't leave any white cast, so it'll be ideal for daily usage. I just don't think this is that hydrating. But since they say that this has a high level of sun protection, I'd love to give it a go in summertime. Next, Tocobo Bio Watery Sun Cream. This is mild and watery sun cream, and when you first put it on, it feels slightly more lightweight than Beauty of Joseon. This sun cream contains hyaluronic acid and 1000 ppm mung bean extract to help soothe irritated skin and tackles blemishes, so it'll be ideal for oily skin. This is water and oil-based sunscreen to enhance the UV protective properties. So all these sound great, and this is ideal for most skin types, and it doesn't leave any white cast. And as mentioned earlier, when you first put it on, you can tell that it's lightweight and really hydrating. But surprisingly though, it's not as hydrating as it looks when you actually apply it more and more. And there's a big downside to the sunscreen. It has a really strange fragrance to it. I know that I'm really sensitive when it comes to fragrance, but this one has a strange fragrance that reminds me of a cucumber. I'm not a fan of this. Its price is similar to Beauty of Joseon, only slightly higher. So if you don't mind this cucumberish fragrance, and if you've got oily or combination skin, I think you'll like it. Next one is Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Watery Sun Gel. Isntree has kindly gifted me the sun gel along with some other products as well, so I'll be doing a review video on this entire product soon. So make sure you subscribe to not miss out on that video as well. But Isntree does not know that I actually already tried this, yeah? For those of you who've seen my previous videos, you will probably know that Isntree is one of my favorite brands, so I was really curious about this sun gel. This has a really similar lightweight texture as Beauty of Joseon. It's a hydrating chemical sunscreen that's infused with Xanthella asiatica and 8 types of hyaluronic acid. All of these ingredients will help to lock in the moisture and minimize irritation and redness. It also contains ceramides and niacinamide for hydration, helping the skin's oil-moisture balance, giving a dewy finish. This is a smooth, well-balanced and hydrating sunscreen, and it doesn't leave any white cast. And price-wise, it's slightly more expensive than Beauty of Joseon, but I think it's worth it. Next one, Purito Daily Go-To Sunscreen. This is another lightweight and scentless sunscreen. Texture-wise, it's a bit thicker than Beauty of Joseon. It's a hybrid sunscreen, which means that it's formulated with both chemical and physical properties. This provides high UVA and UVB protection. It's lightweight, but as you apply, it gradually feels thicker, so I wouldn't say that it's that hydrating. This doesn't leave any white cast and it's fragrance free, so if you don't mind the less hydration part, this will be ideal as a daily sunscreen. And it's similar price as Beauty of Joseon with high UVB protection, so why don't you give it a try in summertime? I think I'm going to do that, but because I have a dry skin and it's not as hydrating, I'll probably apply this onto my body than my face. But there is another sunscreen from Purito called Purito Daily Soft Touch Sunscreen. I'm really curious about this one now, which I haven't tried yet. For those of you who has tried that sunscreen, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And lastly, Hera Sunmade Protector. I really want to talk about this sunscreen. This brings so many good memories, as this is a classic Korean sunscreen loved by so many Koreans for many years, and that includes myself. This feels thicker than Beauty of Joseon, and as you can see, it has a peachy tone to it. This helps to even out your skin tone and gives a bit of a tone up, so it also works great as a primer. This is effective in blocking UV rays, whitens the skin, but it doesn't leave any white cast. Although it's quite thick, it is still hydrating enough so it doesn't make you feel dry. Its price is slightly higher than Beauty of Joseon, but I think it's totally worth it. Such a classic Korean sunscreen. I think I've been using it for well over 5 years, still love it. If I would have to pick one downside about this sunscreen, would probably be its SPF smell to it, but it's not that strong to like put you off. And this peachy tone is probably the best thing about the sunscreen, because this actually really helps to even out your skin tone and lifts up your skin tone, so you can actually exclude primer in your makeup routine. And as mentioned earlier, it has a strong UV protection, so it works really well in summer. Last year in August, I was in Cyprus with just this sunscreen with me. I've been keep reapplying this over and over as the sunlight there was so strong. I loved it, doesn't bother me at all. And I never got burnt. yeah, I actually never burns me. It works really well every summer. I'll be keep using it over and over. So come summer, I am prepared for it. Yeah, with this, I am protected. Finally, it's the ranking time. I think you can guess what my number one will be. There was only one product that I didn't mention any downside. Can you guess what that was? Well, let's find out now. So my number one went to Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Watery Sun Gel. Woo! There's also this Korea's current number one sun cream from Round Lab called Burst Juice Moisturizing Sun Cream. This is on its way to me now, so I'll be comparing that along with the sun gel soon. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel to not miss out on that video as well. All the shopping links to the products I've mentioned today will be down in the information bar below. Go and check them out if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with another K-beauty video. I'll see you in my next one. 안녕!